like cryptocurrencies a lot less than you do. And so, to me, it's just dementia. And I think the people who are professional traders that go into trading cryptocurrencies, it's just disgusting. It's like somebody else is trading turds and you decide I can't be left out.
Shut the noise up.
Give me music, 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 music. The late doctor, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane, he's your crack and dopamine dealer. The late doctor, the crypto doctor. He's got what you need, he's your vitamins and painkiller. The late doctor, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane, he's your crack and dopamine dealer. The late doctor, the crypto doctor. He's got what you need, he's your vitamins and painkiller.
The signal is the truth. The noise is what distracts us from the truth.
The late doctor, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane, he's your crack and dopamine dealer. The late doctor, the crypto doctor. He's got what you need, he's your vitamins and painkiller. The late doctor, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane, he's your crack and dopamine dealer. The late doctor, the crypto doctor. He's got what you need, he's your vitamins and painkiller.
Hello everybody, welcome to Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. Central European Time on the dollar. We do this every day, Monday to Friday, because we gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin, altcoins, and everything else. And guys, today is Saturday, a little bit off the schedule. Of course, also not 9 a.m. on the dollar either, as usual. That said, the stock market is closed. The DXY is also closed. The CME futures is closed. So, there is not much happening there. It's stopped. So, we can get a little bit, breathing time. And we're gonna see what's happening in Bitcoin, guys. We're gonna see what's happening in Bitcoin up here. Where is my chart up here? Of course, there is some kind of, falling channel over here that we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about, what's the next move. Are we gonna break out of this falling channel towards upside or downside? What's gonna happen? Yesterday, we had a long trading stream and we managed to close our short position. We kind of, FOMO closed the short position, so I'm a little bit unsure whether that was the right move or not, but, I'm happy. It was 70% up, so, that's good. So we're gonna basically just talk a little bit about, what Bitcoin is doing, how alts are reacting so far, and so forth, so forth. We will also talk a little bit about this SMB Capital channel over here. They got 282k subscribers. It's a trading desk in New York, and they are posting a lot of video, trading videos, stuff like that. And as you know, I am a little bit deep into trading strategies, psychology, this and that, how to perform well, trying to learn this kind of stuff. So I want to say a quick word about that as well. So but we're gonna start Bitcoin, and then we're gonna talk about the channel afterwards, because it's not very interesting. Just for you guys that are trading, who is in the chat? Dimut, how you doing, man? Laro Pablo, what's up? Cheers. Jimmy, hi guys. Hi Jimmy, how you doing? Crack, we gotta know. Crypto day trading, man. I'm just not sure with Bitcoin right now. I want to say back up at least 500 points before down, but Bitcoin all this volume profile at 2750. Maybe you hit there and bounce. Hard to say. You're gonna see that we are a little bit we got some kind of bearish change in the structure, but it also could be kind of bullish, and there is more bullishness talking that we need to bounce than bearishness. So there is that. Little beast training 2050, maybe 2500. Aesthetic man's LRC showing strength, also broken out of long-term diagonal trend line retest. Nice. Hey, what's up? ILS, how you doing, man? This is our new guy in the chat, always here. Mark Harris, good morning, man. How you doing? Hillbar gone crazy. Did Hillbar go crazy again? Damn, that thing, man. Where is the Hillbar up here on the chart? Yeah, 16% up here. Hillbar going crazy again. Again, it just doesn't have any kind of breaks, man, this thing over here. There is another coin up here that's actually going crazy, and that's BitJet. I don't know if you guys seen, you know, it's just like Bybit, but, you know, people have been shilling BitJet a lot, you know, lately. CryptoFace is using BitJet, right? And you can see up here, it went up 70% towards the upside over here. But we've been talking about BitJet previously, down here or something like that, and I said this thing actually looks very, very good. I think I talked about BitJet over here. And it said, you know, people are shilling a lot BitJet. This thing might actually go very high, and it did this very nice move up here right now, exploded towards the upside. So, you know, I won't touch this with a 10-foot pole right now, you know, because it's, you know, green, but, you know, might be shortable, but I don't know. It is stupidly bullish right now. It is stupidly bullish right now. So there is that. Let's go a little bit small time frames up here. This one over here. Phillips, hey there, how you doing, man? Ricky, dips off for buying. Sometimes dips off for buying. We will say sometimes. Yeah, it's touched right on the defense. Tough, yeah. Lower prices increasing RSI in the 4 hour. Yeah, so there we go. We went through the chat, guys. How you doing? Sorry for keep you waiting as always, but you know, I do appreciate you for keeping, you know, waiting. Hit like button, subscribe button, all of the buttons below, Bybit button and stuff like that. Now BitJet is pumping like crazy, and I've been, you know, considering before to where is BitJet up here? BitJet, this is BitJet, you know, the trading platform almost looks similar to Bybit, but it's a new platform, so a lot of people are shilling this right now because people are thinking, you know, oh, everybody's on Bybit, so, you know, we gotta get people on BitJet. And you know, I tried using BitJet, and I'm not really, you know, I really like Bybit. I really like Bybit. They have, you know, the World Series of Trading. They got you know, a world-class platform. They have been around for a long time. I trust them, you know. So there is more to the exchange than just, you know, being a new platform that's okay-ish, right? And I also like the user interface when it comes to Bybit. So I do prefer Bybit. So that's why I'm shilling Bybit right now. Before, when I wasn't trading that much, you know, I shilled, you know, Qcoin and Binance. But Qcoin and Binance is not actually the best platforms for, you know, if you want to trade. And you know, I do very much appreciate the Bybit. I really enjoy Bybit. Where is Bybit? Over here. I really enjoy Bybit. It's a good platform. It's been around for a while. They have all kind of, you know, security measures in place. So I'm gonna continue shilling Bybit. You know, I won't change the BitJet unless I change my, you know, trading in money over to BitJet. So there is that. So let's go and see what's happening. Bitcoin is right now up 0.24% in green. The big question is, of course, whether this is gonna play out or not. Let's just remove this line up here. And as you can see down here, we have some kind of, you know, support lines and stuff like that over here. Let's just remove this one right here at 67. We are right now below the 200 moving average on the 4-hourly time frame. This is 200 moving average on the 4-hourly time frame. We are also below every other moving average, and this is going into some kind of exhaustion pattern towards the downside. Now this exhaustion pattern towards the downside over here, this exhaustion pattern towards the downside, they tend to break towards the upside, but in strong bearish trend they can break down and have a nice big move downwards. Now if you see just below us up here, we got some kind of support lines that we are thinking might get it. Now there is always a lot of support lines. Some are more important than other lines, but this red area up here, this is the first area that I'm thinking about that it might actually come down to. But oftentimes when you are seeing, and we've been saying this for a long time, oftentimes when you are seeing some kind of one less move down, it's often that, you know, that one less move down just doesn't happen. And we might be seeing that right now, you know, that one less move down over here, it's just not happening, guys. It's just not happening, but it might happen. So we are a little bit still unsure, but this over here, this exhaustion pattern towards downside, this exhaustion pattern towards downside tend to, you know, bounce up here, maybe consolidate, maybe just go straight down again, maybe continue towards the upside. You know, we need to see. We need to see how this plays out. But, you know, I just want to say that, you know, it doesn't have to get into the area. It can get into the area, and we are looking for get into the area, but just because of that, you know, one less move down, it just might be that, you know, we never get into the area down there. Very important area of support, and we are just not quite there yet. If you look here on the chart, let's go to the 1 hourly time frame up here, so you can see this nicer up here. There are two channels up here. Let's remove the moving averages for a second. There are two channels up here. This is the big channel up here, and this is the small channel up here. We're just gonna leave this small channel up here and talk about that in a second. We're gonna remove these two support lines up here that they actually managed to hold once we get the I keep hearing stuff in my, when you got kids, you all. Just a second. When you got kids, yeah, like you're always hearing the kids, even though they're not saying or crying or anything, but you're always like, you got some kind of sixth sense when it comes to kids, so suddenly you hear it, you could be at work, doesn't matter, you can always, like, do I hear them? Like, your senses become so, sharp, to hearing kids cry and hearing kids, talk and stuff like that, you're always like, are they awake? Where are they right now? Stuff like that. Doesn't matter. So you can see up here, we are in some kind of downtrending channel up here. This is not a bear flag or anything like that. Bear flag goes something like this over here. This is a bear flag that goes towards downside. This is exhaustion flag because we fell down fast and we're just exhausting the price towards downside. This thing usually breaks towards upside. Oh, the little ones. Yeah, the little ones. I feel like your process sounds differently after you hear it. It's exactly the same. You know what I'm talking about. So there is that. So over here, this is exhaustion pattern do tend to break towards upside, but we are a little bit unsure because you can see up here that we are curving to the right over here. We are losing a little bit of momentum, but we are coming down to the resistance up here. So if this does break towards upside up here, it just might, have a nice moment, move towards upside. I know a lot of people did a long down here, Muhammad being one of them over here. So, for you guys, I do hope that this plays towards upside right now because I'm out of my short. We closed the short after we, got scared over here and closed the short, but you can see up here we just coming to the resistance, so we're gonna see that. And for my shorts, if I want to short more, I would actually like the move towards upside because I can show this move, continue in shorting this move towards downside because up here, although we are to the resistance, it's kind of a little, it's kind of a little bit sketchy. It's kind of sketchy. Let's see some, some indicators down here. What you're gonna see here is that we are breaking the trend on the RSI. We are breaking the trend on the sales. So right up here, give or take, over here, we started, over here we started breaking trend over here. So RSI is moving right now to this midline up here at 50 levels. 50 levels. This on 1 hourly time frame, but you can also see this on a bigger time frame. This is a 4 hourly time frame. You'll see that this short-term trend up here from we started dropping down right over here, over here. I don't know if you can see it. Right over here, no, it's actually over here, right over here. When it came down here, we started to changing the trend up here. So this RSI up here has been going down towards some kind of 25 levels right now, slowly pulling up here over here. Will it do another, one of these moves towards upside up here? That depends to be seen. But the RSI is kind of getting reset right now. You can also see my overextensions up here that they're at 0 level. ATR, this indicator I was actually checking out last night. We won't talk about that, but sometimes I do check out some new indicators and stuff like that. Average true range. I'm trying to see how it can actually help me, identifying the price, stuff like that. It's not actually very beneficial the way I see it right now so far. So there is that. It is definitely going towards upside. Now, where is it? On the daily time frame. On the daily time frame up here. Let's do another one of these. Daily right now is sitting at 46 on the RSI, which is quite low, which is very, very low. But you'll see that this daily time frame up here, give or take, right over here, when we had this big drop up here, we crossed this towards downside. The momentum is still increasing towards downside. We don't have any change in momentum over here just yet. And the volume has been kind of going sideways up here. It was going down a little bit up here in this first move, but then increased on the drop down here. But the most important part, of course, is over here. So let's zoom in a little bit more on the chart. First of all, let's see the moving average. You can see up here that we are extended from the 10-20 moving average, but we are, not even close to the 50-200 moving average over here on the charts. So to say that we are, at some kind of support or some kind of resistance, on the daily time frame it's kind of hard. We're kind of just sitting in the middle up here. So either I move towards upside towards these moving averages maybe, or I move towards downside towards these, you know, support levels down here. It's kind of hard because and it's kind of hard, you know, doing the trade right now because you kind of don't know where it's actually gonna go. Kind of don't know where this actually wants to go. And I'm all the time looking at this, you know, exhaustion pattern towards downside. It is creating these, you know, there is a bearish engulfing candle over here, there is a bearish engulfing candle over here. It's still bearish, it's still, you know, failed to get back above the 200 moving average over here on the 4-hourly time frame. It's just going up to this resistance level up here. Maybe the line should be something like over here, give or take, and then it looks like we are actually breaking that. We can actually analyze that a little bit more. Maybe it's down here, something like this over here. Let me see how this looks on 1 hour time frame. Maybe we are already broken it. But you know, there are ways to look at this. You know, maybe this line should be something like this over here. Maybe we should adjust it up a little bit up here. Something like this. Maybe at the very top. I don't know. We are very close to breakout or something like that, right? But we are not quite there yet. And the last thing I want to show you is this part over here. This part over here. And this is the part that we have to analyze right now. So you can look at the 4-hourly, you can assume that this is you know, expanding, this exhaustion pattern towards downside, stuff like that. But we're gonna look at a small time frames to see what is happening right up here. Oftentimes when I want to see some kind of change in the trend, I zoom into the trend, I zoom into up here. I'm seeing, you know, when it's gonna, you know, roll over, when it's losing momentum and stuff like that. The way we see the loss of momentum is we just draw trend lines, guys. We just draw trend lines up here, and let's remove the moving averages so we can see this better. So what you're gonna see here up here, I'm just gonna draw these big ones that we have been, you know, riding this channel up here towards upside for a while. Then we broke the channel, did this double move up here towards the top and pull back. Now we didn't drop below the support levels down here. There are support levels over here. After this up here, we went, you know, all over here, and over here we lost the support. So we are technically losing a momentum a little bit up here, but we just be into the consolidation part up here. And you'll see down here as well, right now over here, maybe, just maybe, we are losing momentum up here, but if you use the bottom down here, you'll see that we are, it's not actually that good. Let me see up here. Maybe something like this, over here. I think it's this one, because 1, 2, 3 touches up here, very nice. So we lost this channel towards upside over here towards right. We lost this expanding, you know, wedge towards right. We still got the expanding musical instrument right now to the right up here. Fall down here will increase the move towards downside. That's also gonna be a very important level of support over here right below us. So if you lose that, I would assume that there will be more downside to come. There will be more downside to come, because this move up here right now is losing trend. Now this doesn't have to be the case, and I showed this, you know, couple of streams ago. This doesn't have to be the case, but for this move to continue bullishly towards the upside, it needs to get above these stops up here. So these stops up here around, you know, something like you know, 21.7, give or take, up here, give or take 21.7 over here. And this is very important, this very important resistance line. So even though we are curving and losing momentum, we still need to break down to lose momentum completely, or but if we break towards upside, we gain momentum back and we continue towards upside. This can always happen, but our first assumption is this is losing momentum, is going to break down in the channel and continue lower towards downside. And the reason for this up here, let me show you up here, because there is a very nice example on the up here on the Corona dump up here. You'll see that Corona dump also start curving towards the right, but eventually, even though it was losing pace, towards upside, right? It was losing pace towards upside up here. Doesn't matter. You can see up here we got this very nice, the same kind of triangle. We got a top line up here, and then you're trending up here. You need to get above the line. Once you get above the line, this is actually a very bullish momentum towards upside, and that means that you are breaking this bearish, you know, sideways or right-sided, you know, move towards upside. And that's happening right now over here on the chart. So if you go back to the 4-hourly time frame, 1 hourly, 30 minutes, 15 minutes after, this small time frame is the same kind of move. The big question is, because these moves usually tend to break towards downside. Now in the Corona dump, we are super we are super, you know, bullish at the bottom down there, right? Eventually, right? So this thing broke towards the upside. So the big question is, this is going to break towards us. And I would say if this can actually get above 21.7, if this can get above the channel, whatever the channel is, you know, we can redraw the channel always. Maybe something like this over here, give or take. There we go. If this can get above the channel up here towards the upside, this might actually be a very bullish move, and we might have the, you know, the move up here that everybody's, you know, kind of hoping for. Number one, bulls hope that, you know, this is going to continue forever, but we, you know, who are a little bit more bearish, we are hoping that we, you know, we can get some nice entries up here at the top and then start shorting towards the downside, right? So a little bit sketchy, but we're going to continue watching how this, you know, channel plays out. Where is the channel? Did I remove the channel? Okay, let's go back a little bit in time and remove the lines. Over here, there we go. I think this was the channel that we started with, so we're gonna skip that. So you can adjust the channel a little bit. I'm a little bit unsure whether this is correct channel. Also, this to me seems that, you know, this part up here already kind of broke it. Something like this over here, maybe. So maybe we are already above it up here, and, you know, we just need one less push, you know, towards upside over here. But it is a little bit sketchy, and I think, since we are already bearish, the breakout can come. But it is Sunday, guys. Sorry, it is Saturday. So we got, you know, 2 more days of the weekend. So, you know, oftentimes these kind of moves are, you know, fake moves, as people call them. Whether that's the truth or not, I don't know, but we're gonna see how this actually plays out. So there is that, what I have on Bitcoin so far right now. And did I want to talk about anything else when it comes to chart? I talked about BitChat. Nah, not really. So this is the most important thing, right? We're gonna do more analysis on Bitcoin and altcoins and stuff like that later today, when we do, you know, trading streams and stuff like that. But right now, you know, that's the most important thing you gotta know. Shocking to me how long Bitcoin is staying at 21.6 level. Maybe because it's weakened. Yeah, maybe because weekend. You can summarize like that. A move the upside will make it very difficult for bears to short, because it creates a lot of horizontal support. It's below. Yeah, it creates a lot of, but not that much actually, not that much. I mean, it does create order, but even if we go, let's assume we want to short this thing over here, right? And although right now over here at the resistance is some kind of shortable option, there's definitely shortable option up here. You know, it's very hard to go long from the resistance, right? So if you do tend, maybe it's already broken up here towards upside up here, it's just getting ready to bounce. But on the breakout stuff like that, you know, it might be, you know, some kind of a move towards upside over here. But when it comes to shorting, and I think shorting is still, you know, more legit practice right now than longing, because we are in some kind of strong downtrend over here. Right? You can see up here, maybe this is not the correct line, maybe this one up here, give or take. Yeah, I think I like this one up here. Where is the one that goes to the 50 moving? It's not this one. It's up here, something like this. No, this is too big. Give or take. Let's just use this one up here, doesn't matter. Up here, right? So any kind of move up here towards the upside, right? About, you know, close to these levels up here, maybe something like this up here, right? Close to these stops up here. This is very, very shortable, right? So yeah, I think short is right now, at least the way I see it. I'm looking, you know, some kind of move towards the upside, even on the high time frame up here, some kind of move towards the upside up here. Can we do it on the 4 hourly, maybe a little bit better up here? Yeah, something like that. Even some kind of move towards that. That's very, very shortable, right? Now, if it breaks towards upside, you know, it's kind of game over. But right now, you know, at least the way I'm seeing, if I had been a shorter, what would I do? I would wait, you know, for some kind of pullback up here, right? But when we get to the pullback up here, you know, you kind of get above, a little bit above these, you know, lines up here. So this pullback need to be very, very fast, right? So there is that. And when it comes to the shorting right over here, it's kind of very, very sketchy. It is very sketchy, because we tried this one time, 2 times to break up. You know, this is third time, but we are right now hugging this, you know, resistance level up here. It might be some kind of long position over here, and if this long position from over here continues above the, you know, resistance up here, it might just continue towards upside. I don't know. It's kind of sketchy right now, kind of sketchy. So we are not right there where we need to be. Da runas. So I would say this, shorting right now, it is kind of, sketchy game. The best kind of shorting is up here, but over here it might be shorting, but it also might be some kind of long, very sketchy long position as up here on the small time frames, because it might just, break through or upside. Doesn't matter. We're gonna see. The kids say hi in English. Yeah, they say hi, hey, different kind of stuff. Hello, whatever. There is maybe pump then dump on February 14. Yeah, that might be that. Maybe we're gonna move in the next 3 days, but the 3 days is so far away, guys, so far away. This is, 10, 11, 12, 14 February, like over here. This is today chart. This 11, 12, 13, 14 February, like over here. So maybe we're gonna do something like this up here to 14 February and then dump. I mean, that's definitely, possible. So how this is gonna play out? The thing that it speaks to me, volumes is the things that speak to me the most. Let's just go a little bit back. Is this falling wedge, guys? Sorry, is this exhaustion pattern, right? This impulsive move and then channeling towards downside. This exhaustion pattern. This thing usually breaks towards the upside. This is losing steam. It usually breaks towards the upside. Right now, I showed you also the other side that it is getting broken as well. So I think that this thing, usually break towards the upside, and I'm really scared with shorting right up here. I would be really scared with shorting right up here. Can it dump down? It needs to lose certain levels. It's not losing certain levels, and everything right now, tells me that the pullback might actually be in place over here right now. So we're gonna see, but it's a little bit, it could be a little bit sketchy. Did we get a bullish engulfing candle up here? No, there was no bullish engulfing candle up here on 1 hour, 4 hourly time frame up here. But it's still curving up. He's still below 10 moving average. Like he still didn't do the move. So and there is resistance up here and up here. This one that are right now not broken. This on the 4 hourly time frame, right? So the move is sketchy, guys. Definitely a sketchy move. And the last thing I want to talk about is this channel over here. This is just a little bit about trading, because now that I've been looking at a lot of trading videos and stuff like that, what people think and stuff like that. And this is S&B Capital, is a trading desk, trading firm in New York. So they're posting a lot of videos, do this, how to break through in 21, best trading goals, safe option trading. And they have really nice videos where they actually from their trading desk with other traders talk about trading strategies and this and that. And what I've noticed is when they get new people for trading, they try to give them talk about to them about strategies, about how they should be doing things, how they should be very following, writing down their goals, writing down their progresses, doing this and that. And it seemed to me that that's very secondary to what they should be learning. I think when it comes to trading and stuff like that, that there is one thing that's above everything else, and that's technical analysis. And I think that when you get new people, you should not talk about do this, do that, right? You should try to learn them technical analysis first. And the way they do technical analysis is a little bit different. So they might, but they are focusing very much on the psychological part, or on they're focusing on when you find something that works for you, you gotta follow that, and you gotta try to increase your wins there and stuff. And I feel that when it comes to new people, you should first focus on trading, on technical analysis, and learn technical analysis really well, predicting the move, stuff like that, to learn everything about technical analysis, and then focus on other parts of the trading. Imagine everybody wants to be a big bodybuilder, right? Not big bodybuilder, but everyone wants to look good, go out, show off, and right to that. Now, people that like to show off and look good, but don't like to work in the gym, they're never gonna be good looking, right? But people who just like to go to the gym and do enjoy that, they always gonna looking good and being around other people, that's secondary to going to the gym, right? So if you like going to the gym, you're gonna be good, right? But if you just like looking looking good, it's not necessary. It's gonna be, you can still go to the gym, but it's gonna be maybe it's not that easy for you to do that over a long time period, right? And the same thing with trading. If you just like trading in itself, just like pressing buy and sell button, and don't really enjoy. Tom. Then Tom. So if you just enjoy trading and, you know, pressing buy and sell button and stuff like that, right? You're not necessarily gonna become a good trader, because you're not necessarily gonna become a good trader, because trading is technical analysis, right? Trading is reading the charts. You gotta know how to read the charts. So a lot of traders, you know, they come and they wanna, you know, make money. They wanna, you know, show their Lambos, show their, you know, wins and losses. But a lot of these people don't understand that, you know, this is only secondary to what is very important, and very important is analyzing the charts. So I think when you get new people in, you know, some kind of, you know, trading and stuff like that. And at home. Oh, it's put up there. So trading is secondary to technical analysis. Always, you know, try to learn technical analysis. And one great tip I can give you guys, if you want to learn technical analysis, that's, you know, get TradingView Pro Plus or Premium Plus or whatever, and get 5-second charts, guys. Get 5-second charts, and don't look at these kind of charts that don't have a lot of volume. This on KuCoin, there is not a lot of volume up here, but on Binance there is a lot of volume on 5-second charts, and you can learn a lot faster with 5-second charts, guys. You can learn a lot faster, because if you try to draw some kind of weekly, you know, weekly patterns up here, right, and, you know, waiting for this to play out, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, this is 1 month. This little move, it takes 1 month to see play out, right? So by the time you see how a bear flag plays out, it's gonna take 1 month. You're never gonna learn TA, you know, analyzing the weekly charts. Now, weekly charts are hugely important. 5-second charts are not important at all. But you can learn faster if you analyze the patterns on 5-second charts, because patterns on 5-second charts happen just the same way they happen on weekly time frames. You know, you can learn faster. You can see breakouts, you can see fake outs, you can see everything on the 5-second chart. So if you want to learn fast, go to 5-second charts and start drawing lines. You know, start drawing lines, or if it goes too fast for you, maybe 15-second charts. You know, you can think a little bit about that, right? But that's, you know, fast learning. You want to learn fast, go to small time frames. I wish somebody told me this when, you know, 6 years ago. Go to small time frames. 15-second charts, 5-second charts, 30-second, doesn't matter. Small time frames that move fast, and you will see how these patterns play out, how price comes to certain levels. You will start noticing patterns, you will start noticing candles, you will start noticing moving averages, you will start noticing how the RSI MACD works over time, right? You learn faster. That's what you want to do, right? Go to, you know, that's the best tip I can give you guys. Go to small time frames, but this is only for 1-second charts for a robot is the same hourly for us. Yeah, something like that. Attila, did you look at Wilder World yet? I just saw trials and gameplay and it looks so nice. And a low market. I go to mama. Mama ne da. So there is that. That's the best kind of tip I can give you guys. And this thing, it looks like it's breaking towards upside, isn't it? Let's see up here a little bit. Yeah, so this thing wants to break up, and you see up here, we came to this, you know, curvature up here. Got this move up here. Right now it's still not over yet. This is 1 hourly time frame, but, you know, it's trying to break these highs up here, and it just might be, you know, time to you know, go a little bit, not time to go long. I mean, time to go long was down here at 21.5, something like that, right? But you know, it just might do the move. It just might do the move. It might be also a fake move, because we don't have any closes yet. Closes are very important. We don't have any closes yet. Her bar is going crazy. Yeah, her bar is going crazy. I just saw it a little bit. It's up 16%. We are not doing anything like that. Guys, that's it for the daily. I don't have anything. Oh, this is nice pump. You see, it's breaking these highs up here. It still needs to close above here. This on the 50-minute chart, but it just might be the move that's actually starting right now. You know, so there might be some kind of, you know, altcoins that are also getting ready. I don't know what, but, you know, there might be some kind of altcoins that are getting ready up here. Maybe Solana up here. There is a very nice, you know, triangle up here breaking towards upside. There is definitely a trade to be taken, guys, right now. If this breaks towards upside, there might be nice pumps on altcoins. I don't think Bitcoin will do big pumps, but it might be nice. I sold at 0.037. You sold her bar? Where's her bar? When did you sell, man? 0.037. You did not sell here, man. Did you sell here? Don't tell me you sold down there, man. Don't tell me you sold down there. Good morning, how you doing, man? How could you do that, man? I bought some altcoins that up here, you know, in June, that are down 50%, right? This is 40% down. You know, some of my silly boy. Some of my altcoins are down 15%, but trust me, I'm not selling the bottom. I'm hodling my, you know, micro caps that are down 50-60%. You know, I'm in pain. That's life sometimes. But when you think some bottom is in, some bottom is in, you know, that's life. But yeah, it could be funny, you know. But you know, you did well, man. You did well. I mean, if you tried to sell the bottom, you definitely did do that. Well done, Mark. Well done, Mark. Unfortunately, you just missed, you know, you must only 131% up. You know, no biggie. Market caps did you buy? Nah, I don't want to talk about market caps because this thing might actually, you know, creep the floor eventually. So there is that. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Maybe I am telling you, I believe it's really hard to push the price down. So and this is already breaking this, you know, curvature move towards upside. So it does showing already a little bit strength, and it's breaking the channel, and you know, time for, you know, 5-minute break, and then after that I'm gonna try to do some trading on my own. I'm gonna put some, you know, chill music on, try to make some money. Guys, enjoy the trading. There is a link down below for Bybit if you wanna, you know, trade on Bybit, you know. And you know, I'll see you later today. Maybe I gotta go to work as well, but you know, maybe later today I'll see you. Between hold 23, leak 29. What's next, sir? Not quite sure, guys. I'll see you. Bye bye.